November 18, 2024. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. On the news this afternoon. South tops kidnapping report as ransoms hit trillions in 12 months. Family of kidnapped suspect who died in police custody seeks justice. Governor Fubara warns against dishonest politicians. Investigations Bureau releases preliminary report on Bonny helicopter crash. On the foreign scene, Russia detains man over general's killing in Moscow. I'm Ifechuku Moyo with the news. Data has shown that the South zone has the highest reporting rate of kidnapping in Nigeria at 100%. The National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) made this known in its latest Crime Experience and Security Perception Survey report published on Tuesday. The report showed that North Central's reporting rate of kidnapping is at 89.6%, followed by Northwest with the least reported at 73.9%. The NBS data also said that Nigerians paid 2.23 trillion naira as ransom to kidnappers in 12 months. It said the payments were made between May 2023 and April 2024. According to the NBS's report, 65% of households affected by kidnapping paid ransoms for the release of their loved ones from the abductors' den. Now, it showed that of the reported cases of kidnapping, 82.1% were released, 12.8% were killed, and 3.3% are still in captivity. Meanwhile, the family of a 30-year-old keke driver, Wisdom Oto Amadi, is seeking justice following his reported death in police custody. In a petition they sent to the police commissioner in Rivers State, Muhammad Mustafa, the family said Wisdom was arrested in his hometown, Emeda, in Emohua local government area by men of anti-kidnapping unit, Miniokoro, in October on kidnapping claims alongside two others. Now, they said the police withheld information about his death. The petition sent by their lawyer, Ndubisi Nwowa, said the police misled the court, which earlier said that Wisdom was still in custody for investigation despite already being dead. The lawyer said he was informed on December 5th by the investigating police officer, IPO Madita Victor, that Wisdom slumped and died. He believes the kidnapped suspect died of police torture.
Intervention of the Abuja and would not have even been allowed. Then it was yesterday, being the 5th of December 2024, that then just opened up, having been compared by the authority of the police Abuja, that they now opened up to me and said that the suspect slumped and died, which the said suspect was healthy when he was arrested in his place, but we are of the view that the suspect died as a result of the torture being meted on him.
On their part, Wisdom's father, mother, younger sister, and elder brother called on the Rivers State government and the Commissioner of Police to release his body and ensure justice is served.
I've gone to police station several times. The man is not showing me my pin. Only they here. Well, he carry my pin for my house. As he carry him, driven, reach tomorrow. Yesterday, he can't talk, say my pin don't die. So make him provide that my pin.
As in the carry, no, they see nothing concerning the carry for us. So they go there, I know they see. And they go there, I do go see. Yesterday, and they come tell me saying don't die. Government make gonna help me. And he get the king, get wife.
I went there. The policeman told me that the brother is not this custody. I said no. I need a policeman to bring out my brother back to me.
All I know is that I need justice. Let them show me where they keep the cops so that I can carry my brother.
Police have not spoken on this. Moving on. The Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, NSIB, says the bodies of 3 of the 8 occupants of the helicopter that crashed in Bonny Finima, Rivers State in October have not been found. In its preliminary report released on Tuesday, NSIB Director General Alex Bade said the flight crew used non-standard phraseology throughout the flight, with no standard call-out for various flight phases. Elsewhere, a young Nigerian man has been sentenced to death by hanging for stealing a live bird in Osho State. This was released in a statement posted on the X account of the Osho State Governor, Ademola Adeleke, today. The governor, however, said he had ordered an investigation into the matter and that the young man has also been granted a state pardon. He said Osho State is a land of justice and equity and must ensure fairness and protection of the sanctity of lives. Away from that, the Association of Local Government of Nigeria, ALGON, has praised state governors for allowing local government chairmen to manage their councils independently following the Supreme Court's ruling granting local government autonomy. In a communique issued after their National Executive Council meeting in Katsina State on December 14, ALGON also expressed satisfaction that over 30 states had conducted local government elections with elected officials now in office. The association reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening local governance and thanked President Tinubu for his support in empowering local governments to fulfill their constitutional responsibilities. In another development, Governor Siminalayi Fubara has advised his supporters not to allow themselves to be deceived by those he described as agents of destruction. Governor Fubara said this during the commissioning of the Bori Internal Road in Kana local government area on Tuesday.
But I cannot be separated from this senatorial district. The success of this senatorial district is my success. So I feel sorry and pity for those of you who have decided to be agents of destruction, more especially from this senatorial district. You ask yourself, if they love you, why did they pepper your lot before? Like I would tell all my supporters, God is our fighter. Don't bother yourself about what you see today. What you should be worried about is what will happen that you don't see, you don't know. Not this one. If it's this one, we have already conquered it.
Governor Fubara, however, promised to bring more developments to Kana local government area.
Give you good hospitals, we will attend to the school's issues, and we will try our best to make sure that we bring cottage industries to this place. That is the only way Bori will be developed. When there is employment, that is when development will come rapidly in Bori. But my appeal to the Goni people, you must be accommodating. Our polytechnic here used to be the best, but today, if not the effort of the management, is going down every day. The truth about it is because of the way we are living with our strangers. We must change that attitude.
In his remarks, the former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Uche Secondus, who commissioned the road, charged the governor to remain courageous and strong.
Your Excellency, today I join you and the rest of our Kana local government to thank God on your behalf. Be strong and be courageous because you will overcome your enemies. Those who are shouting in Abuja, how were they made? It is God and some of us and the leaders that are seated today that made it possible. God first, because we don't want to take God's glory.
And the road connects 23 roads across 3 communities in Bori town. Now, the Edwin Nwoko-led faction of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Rivers State has criticized the APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje over his recent remarks concerning APC's ambition to win the Rivers State governorship election in 2027. Recall that during the inauguration of the Tony Okocha-led APC State Executive in Port Harcourt on Saturday, Mr. Ganduje declared that capturing Rivers State's government house is a top priority for APC in the upcoming election cycle. But Mr. Nwoko faulted the APC National Chairman's comment, emphasizing that there is no vacancy in Rivers State in 2027. Now, still to come, CBN imposes daily limit transaction on POS agent. Stay with us. Come back and now the rest of the news. The Senate has passed a bill for its first reading aimed at banning the use of foreign currencies for payment and transactions within the country. The proposed legislation seeks to ensure that all transactions, including salaries, are conducted in Naira. It aims to eliminate discriminatory practices and strengthen confidence in the local currency, including requiring exports to be paid for in Naira. The bill is titled A Bill for an Act to Alter the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007 No. 7 to prohibit the use of foreign currencies for remuneration and for other related matters. And now to business. Ahead of Christmas week, some Port Harcourt residents say they have resorted to hoarding cash at home due to cash shortages and rising transaction charges by POS operators. Those who spoke to our correspondent said they are concerned that they may not be able to get the amount they need when necessary. Some residents even alleged that the POS operators determine charges based on a customer's appearance.
5,000 is 300, 6,000, 300. But 10,000 is 600. Some people can collect 500. For 5,000, use 100 to collect 5,000. Before it's too much now. I save cash in the house. Then maybe if it's plenty, I can just cut it down. There's some.
But POS will go back. No one. Anyone that will come out here, you lose the place. No POS, no bank. If you go bank, you don't enter one chance. You go POS, the one that will enter for you, they take up.
Most of them are agreed, you understand? They will just look, say you get, they will just be you more, understand? And some of them will still agree down on top of.
Meanwhile, some POS operators said their inability to get enough cash from banks has forced them to buy from traders, leading to an increase in their charges. They said although they can't continue with their old transaction fees, they are also trying to keep the charges reasonable.
Even 6,000, I still do it 150, but my 10,000 is 300. Before it's 100 naira we charge. Then when there was cash, 5,000 is 100 naira. But now that cash is expensive, we charge 5,000 for 150. Why some still collect 200, but we here is 150 that we still collect. It's that we don't have cash, so the charges is getting too high. Even the cash we are buying is expensive now.
Normally, if you buy 100,000, it's 1,000. So the charge is 150. I don't go to the bank. Well, if I go to bank, they cannot give me up to that amount. So I don't normally go to bank.
Since we are buying cash, so we are taking it 150 from 200, and that 200 is not from everybody. So it's a normal thing that when someone stays 200, kindly price, can you take it 150? The person will surely do it.
I recall that the Rivers State chairman of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, Njoko Nkwachukwu, had told our correspondent that the CBN is making effort to ease the challenges posed by the cashless policy. Still in business, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has restricted point-of-sales POS agents to a daily transaction limit of 1.2 million naira. This was revealed in its circular on cash-out limit for agent banking transactions, released on Tuesday. It said the development is in its effort to advance a cashless economy. In entertainment, Nigeria's celebrity Tems has spoken out about why she's not the biggest fan of phones. The Afrobeat singer recently said she actually looks for any reason to leave her phone behind because she would rather live in the moment. In sports, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim says the club are better with Marcus Rashford after the forward suggested he could leave Old Trafford. The England international on Tuesday said that he was ready for a new challenge and the next steps in his career.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
Russia's security service says a 29-year-old man from Uzbekistan has been detained over the killing of Senior General Igor Kirillov and his assistant in Moscow. Head of the Radiation Chemical and Biological Protection Forces, Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov Kirillov, I beg your pardon, was outside a residential block early on Tuesday when an explosive device hidden in a scooter was detonated remotely. The Russian security service said the unnamed suspect was recruited by Ukrainian intelligence. Ukraine's security service has already claimed it was behind the killing.